Good morning. My name's Nicola and I work at Northamptonshire Carers, and my role currently is a carer-friendly employer support worker, which sounds a bit of a mouthful, but hopefully I can explain a little bit more. So I've come on today to talk to you about a little bit more about what a carer is, because some people don't know and really don't acknowledge that they're carers. What we at Northamptonshire Carers do, so this is aimed at people who perhaps haven't been on the website before, and people who don't know much about what we do, so hopefully that will help. And I'll talk also about working carers and how myself and my colleague Jackie Falconer Blake work together to support employers to help them support their working carers. So hopefully you'll find this interesting, and if you want any more information, please look on the website or give us an email. So details are hopefully with all your employers and available on the website. So why do we support working carers? The 2000 revision of the National Carers Strategy endorses the goal of enabling people with caring responsibilities to fulfil their employment potential. There are also references to carers within the Older Persons Strategy Consult, the Department of Work and Pensions priorities, the NHS Green Paper and the 5-year plan. But only a third of employers are supporting working carers. Too few employers are prepared for the increase among their employees who will be working while caring as a result of the UK's ageing population, and this is something that the government is very aware of. So why support working carers? The 5 top reasons that Employers for Carers, who are part of Carers UK, said why organisations should support carers, and they had a vote on this with the employers that they work with, that it's the right thing to do as a good employer. It improves life-work balance, it improves employee morale and engagement, and it improves retention, and it reduces absenteeism. And Jackie and myself have come across recently the word presenteeism, which you probably have heard of, but somebody's at work but they're so worried and distracted by stuff that's going on that they either can't talk about or don't feel supported about, that actually they're not really doing their job very effectively. So it's a win-win for the employer to support them. So Carers UK do State of the Nation health surveys for carers every so often. So they did one in 2013 where more than 3 million people said they fell into the working carer category, and this equated to 1 in 9 of the UK population. They did this again in 2019, and the figures showed that this had increased to almost 5 million. So that's a 12% increase since the last survey. The research emphasises the needs for UK employers to support the rapidly increasing number of staff with caring responsibilities to stay in the workforce. So the 2013 survey carried out by Carers UK showed the impact on those carers who face barriers to employment. 41% of carers said their work had suffered. 28% of carers reported not pursuing or turning down a promotion in order to care, and 66% of carers felt they had no option but to give up work or reduce their hours. Many working carers felt uncomfortable talking about their caring at work. They felt that employers didn't always understand a caring role, and that this lack of empathy could be stressful for the employee, impacting on health and causing financial and well-being stress. Carers are very keen to have additional support in the workplace. Carers were often expected to deliver the same result, but with a lack of understanding for their commitments or responsibilities outside of the workplace. If a carer decided to end their employment, the direct costs of replacing an individual can be significant. There can be additional pressure on colleagues who have to provide cover for the vacant position, whilst their employer undertakes the often slow and costly process of advertising and interviewing and ultimately replacing. Once the position is filled, it can take anywhere between 15 weeks to a year for a new recruit to reach the level where they call optimal productivity, where you know what you're doing in your role, according to the research by Oxford Economics. And most employers already accept that it's generally more cost effective to retain talent than to replace it, which makes sense. So the employment rate for carers is 67%, so 1 in 7 of the workforce identifies as a carer, according to Carers UK. Half of those not working as well now say that they would like to do so. So there's this other issue about carers perhaps want to get back into work. Employees with caring responsibilities have so much value to bring to businesses. Balancing paid work and unpaid caring can have a detrimental effect on their well-being, though, and their poor mental and physical health. Employers have a duty of care to ensure employees with caring responsibilities are supported, or everyone loses out. So that's something that Jackie and I do. We go into companies and we try and meet with somebody in the senior management team or in HR, and we talk to them about how they're already promoting their staff wellbeing and community engagement. We show them a presentation that gets them thinking about carer, and we talk through bespoke solutions that fit with how that company works, because one size doesn't fit all. We're all different, all companies are different, and everything that they've done is different. So it's about maximising on what they can do and build it into some bite-sized chunks. And this works very well with the workplace wellbeing standards that Public Health do, that there's a separate talk about on our webpage for that. And we've developed carers posters and cards for managers to distribute. We've done carers assessments in the workplace. We've done in-house support sessions, marketplace sessions. So there's all sorts that we can do. So if you're a working carer and you need support, come and talk to us at Northamptonshire Carers. If you're an employer, let Jackie and myself know. Contact us through the main line or through the Carer Friendly Employer email address. Obviously, we're in very different times with COVID, with virtual support, but we very much want to carry on the work. We have support mechanisms in place. We have e-learning that we can use. We've built up some resources over the last few years, and we would like to build on supporting employers across Northamptonshire. There's a separate piece that Jackie's recording about employers for carers and how that can support companies with less than 250 members of staff. So again, there's things on offer. Get in touch with us, please. We'd love to hear from you, and we'd like to do more to support working carers, because you never know when you're going to become a carer, as most of us probably in this situation have found out.
Hi, my name's Jackie Falconer-Blake, and I am one of the Carer Friendly Employer Coordinators at Northamptonshire Carers. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Carer Friendly Employer Accreditation Scheme, which Northamptonshire Carers created to highlight and recognise companies' commitment to their unpaid carers that they employ. The scheme comprises of 4 levels, with the employer aiming to be positive, value their employees who are unpaid carers or may become unpaid carers whilst working for them, to ensure that line managers have the information and training to positively support unpaid carers within their teams, work to ensure a carer-friendly environment with all staff, and to work with Northamptonshire Carers to support and ensure that employees are aware of the carer services that are available to them via Northamptonshire Carers. Each level has objectives, and level 1 is to meet with the carer friendly employer team, look at the commitment and their first action that they may have, something like a staff marketplace or a registration for a carer friendly event. Level 2 is some sort of action on the back of that. So again, it's about providing information to the carers, maybe look at creating a carers network with a staff lead, to look at perhaps a wellbeing charter for carers that includes carers within it. And level 3 then is to look at outcomes over the 12-month period from that initial marketplace event, and to provide evidence of what those outcomes have been in a positive way to all the staff that they have. And then level 4 looks at introducing perhaps a new employer, so somebody perhaps within the same working arena as they are in, and introducing them to the carer accreditation. Offering ongoing support to existing members within the accreditation. So that could be, for instance, talking to another company and sharing best practice, and also achieving developments that support their working carers. So that is the carer accreditation. If you require any further information with regards to this, please contact either myself, Jackie Falconer Blake, or Nicola Best via Northamptonshire Carers website. Thank you.